Hi there, folks. It's Pastor Don here, and this is today's devotion. Today is Friday, April 10th, 2020, and it is Good Friday. Scripture reading comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 19, verse 31. Since it was the day of preparation, the Jews did not want the bodies left on the cross during the Sabbath, especially because that Sabbath was a day of great solemnity. So they asked Pilate to have the legs of the crucified men broken and the bodies removed. The author writes, "This is the first time I've noticed why the bodies on the cross were to be removed. It was the day of preparation for the Sabbath, and the image of gruesome death would profane it. What we know from this vantage point is that the world had just killed the Lord of the Sabbath. In their effort to keep the formality and commandment of the Scriptures, they crucified and then removed the living Word." This Good Friday, we should ponder what we are doing in the name of piety and literalism that leads to the crucifixion and removal of real people. If it sounds radical, let us not forget that the gospel offers both good news and challenge. It is our nature to become narrowly focused on ourselves, our own salvation, our own striving, our own acts of piety. As such, we have to examine our thoughts. We have to allow our theology to be shaped by conversation and experience, re-examined by the suffering of the world. We have to continually ask, for whose sake are we practicing this theology? If it is not for the sake of every beloved child of God, it is not a theology of the cross. So, thought for today is this is, as the author writes, a day of solemnity, a day of quiet contemplation. And so I wonder how we're dealing with going through this Good Friday in this difficult time and where we're at now. I think this is a great time for all of us to re-examine what exactly does our faith mean to us? What does it mean to be Christian in this difficult time, but really at any time? I hope you're thinking about it. Anyway, something I do want to mention to you, those of you who have been following along in on Facebook Live worship services, out of a real grief over having to cancel the Easter sunrise service this year, we've decided that we're going to do something. It will be a Facebook Live. It will be at sunrise, so you can tune into the church's Facebook Live page at 6:15 a.m. on Easter Sunday morning, and we'll watch the sun come up, and I'll have a scripture reading and a devotional thought for you as we witness the sunrise. So hope you can join us then, and if not, we'll be on live again at 10 a.m. as well. Take care and God bless now.